we are back. We're currently driving towards the World Museum in Renton, where we are going to attempt to extract Dr. Robert Pelletier. Havelock is giving chase on his Harley. Loxley is in the lead, driving a gifted GMC Endurance. That's where the rest of you find yourselves. Arachne, make me a visual perception. All right, 4 hits. Arachne, you're in the back with Bunny, regaling them with stories of past ramen experiences, and you notice next to some of the equipment that you guys brought, there's a large black duffel, and it's moving.
Loxley, did you bring anything with you that moves?
It's not mine.
Bunny, is this one of your friends?
I don't have any friends.
Sorry, I'm just new. I'm new in town, so don't have any friends yet.
Whatever it is, you should probably just hit it with a club.
Maybe it's a ramen noodle that could come to life or something.
Wait, what? I open up the bag.
Sparkle, would you like to describe yourself?
I'm all pixie, baby.
Wait, it's Sparkles. I closed the bag. Finally, after so long, I finally have her.
So, for those that haven't met me before, I'm about half a meter tall if I stand up on my tippy toes. And I've got long, luxurious black hair that goes about to my mid-back, usually in a ponytail if I'm working. And I would, on the job, so I would be wearing my suit, and I would look very prim and proper with my little white blouse underneath my suit, buttoned up to the neck. And I've got, a few little danglies off of my wrist now, and a couple of nice little rings that have taken places on my fingers. And I've got piercing eyes and little elf ears.
Oh, she's so cute.
Yep. So is Bunny. They're both cute.
Arachne is currently putting the majority of her body weight down on you, Sparkles, as she has a hold of the zipper and is keeping the bag you're currently in closed.
Look, it's bad enough when a girl's got to get over her caffeine overdose and oversleeps. It's not so much nice that you got people laying on top of me, too. I'm not a pillow.
Ooh, there's an idea.
When I studied it,
It's okay, Loxley. It's nothing. Nothing you have to worry about.
All right.
Can we stop at my place real quick?
Is your place between here and the museum and moving at the same speed as us?
No.
No.
Okay. In that case, I think we might need to let her out.
Her?
Yeah. Okay. Wait,
Yeah, it
Sparkle.
would be nice. I mean,
Is there like a child in the back?
No. Well, kind of.
Was the Johnson just really getting rid of a body, or like a child they abducted? What's going on?
Oh, here, I'll show you. I bring the bag. See, look. Ta-da!
And I will slide out of the bag, elevate above it, and do a nice pirouette.
Oh, Sparkles.
In the flesh.
Pleasure to meet you, Sparkles. Name's Bunny. Tilt her. And Bunny would tilt her head over to the pixie.
Do you have ears? I mean, like long ears and a tail, or what?
Oh no, it's just because just the eyes and the hair is all white. I think it was based off an old Trid, a little Monty Python White Rabbit kind of reference, or Alice.
You're 7 feet tall and invisible?
I don't think so, but maybe more your size, but hopefully a lot cuter.
Well, you're just adorable.
Oh, so
I
are
think we've
you?
got the most adorable team I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
definitely between Arachne here and yourself.
And
And
Havelock cuts a cutting frame.
oh yeah, definitely. Gives a nice juxtaposition for us to make us look even better. The rugged handsome with the cutie cute.
Havelock's listening over D&I. You see a thumbs up out the window from his motorcycle in the back.
Nice.
Roll me a pilot check.
And this is how the career ends for Havelock.
Yeah, I mean there's a bit of a pothole that you notice just in the last second that you're able to swerve and reestablish the thumbs.
Let me know if you need me to drive for you.
I got it. It's a new bike, just working at the kinks.
You can drive for me anytime, Sparkles. Oh, and since you were kind of like stuck in the bag, when we're finished this job, the Johnson also wants everybody to meet at my place.
I appreciate that to the Johnson, but I have a prior engagement.
Are you sure? It's just like 10, 15 minutes, not even.
Girls
I got
gotta do what
popcorn.
a girl's gotta do.
Bunny, you're cute. Give her sad bunny eyes. Make her come.
Maybe we can talk about it later.
Okay, we can do that.
All right, and I imagine Sparkles is filled in on the details. Essentially, like I said, there's a Dr. Robert. He is a willing extraction target, sought out by at least 2 teams, yourself and a Neonet team. He is currently working in his Renton office, located in the World Museum. The Johnson for this job, who likes to go by the name of Art, has indicated that they have it on good authority that the Neonet team is going to attempt to extract him 5 till midnight, which is going to be any minute now. They are going to bring down the electronics security at the World Museum and infiltrate at that point. Loxley and Havelock, being the drivers that they are, have you scheduled to arrive just in time to hit that window as well.
Got it.
Holds my fingers up in a gun-like position and does the thumb drop with my or hammer drop with my thumb.
All right, and as such, I believe you guys wanted to pull up about a block away, and there you are. You're a block out. You guys can see off ahead and to the right. The World Museum stands several stories tall. It's a very sleek black cube-shaped building. It has no exterior features, and that was kind of the design of it. Being, 5 till midnight, the streets are dark. There's some traffic, but not much. You can see from here, the parking lot itself is empty. It is 11:54. What do you do?
Sparkles, you want to take a look for, see if they're running any devices? They're probably hidden though. It is Neonet. Just want to make sure we don't run into them until we're inside. Don't want to cause a scene out on the street.
Yep, let me see what I can find out.
We'll take that cue and do the same in the Astro, just in case.
Sure. Why don't you make me an astral perception, and Sparkles can make me a matrix perception.
Geez, that sucks. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Sure. Okay, with 4 hits on your sensing roll, you see a mirage of colors. The The atmosphere in Renton, this part of Renton, is a pretty good quality. There's not a lot of of depression in the air. It's sort of a soft content business. You would probably associate it with the mindset of a drone. You can tell the quiet, unquestioning content of the people that fill this area. Um, scanning the area, there's really nothing that stands out as important to Bunny. You don't see any bound spirits. You don't see any wards, anything like that.
Well, so far we look clear. Just the normal and the usual that I can see.
Great.
And with 6 hits on the Matrix, let me roll a thing. You see the icons for the museum, the ones that are they're still currently up at 11:54 p.m. You don't see any hidden running icons, nothing out of the ordinary. There's a mirage of cameras, not mirage. There's a plethora of cameras, security doors, security devices, sensors, lights, exhibit, sensors, things that you would expect to find in a museum.
Everything looks normal for now.
I'll stay active so that I can watch and make sure that at 12 we see the expected behavior of everything going dark.
Okay.
And then maintaining that so that I can see if anything else becomes active that isn't currently.
All right. And as Loxley gets out of the car, he's going to look for any discarded paper cups on the ground.
Are you gonna park on the street, or whereabouts were you gonna leave the van?
I mean, what sort of parking is available in the area?
Yeah, it's wide enough for street parking. You've seen a few cars dotted throughout the drive up. There's also the parking lot of the museum itself. That's the only major parking lot around.
We're not going to park in the museum parking lot.
Okay. So yeah, you guys park. You're about to block out. Have luck. I assume you pull up with them.
Yeah, I'll pull up right beside him and get off the bike.
Yeah, just as you're getting off and kind of taking in the situation yourself. Yeah, Lassie, you can bend down and along the curb, sort of in the path of where the gutter would be. You can find a styrofoam cup.
All right, great. I'm gonna go take a walk ahead and pretend to be a homeless person, making our way towards what's going to be that entrance we picked, and hope we don't run into the Neonet team outside. I'll give you guys a heads up on the DNI if I see him.
Do you want someone to keep you covered just in case?
Homeless people don't usually. I mean, they sometimes travel in packs, but that's mostly under overpasses.
Homeless ghouls do.
I mostly meant from the van with a scope.
I think we all need to be getting inside, except maybe Sparkles, if you want to watch us from out here.
Okay, we can head in right away.
I don't know if you need to be close to stuff. I'm not really used to all that Matrix trek.
Unless the building's gigantic, I should be okay from here.
I got some data tips just in case.
Sparkles, you'll notice on the Matrix, the icons for the museum begin to flicker and disappear. Checking your watch, it is 11:55 p.m.
Things are going dark.
All right, let's move.
Okay,
All right.
I open up my briefcase, and I pull out my new friend. Okay, we're ready. Let's go.
I'll stay with Arachne.
Do you have Senso with you?
No, Senso's grounded. What I have with me right now would be my 2 Remington suppressors, which would be Chico and Kasai, and what I have with me is Shinobu, which was the package Louis was holding on for me.
Oh, Sparkles, do you want to hide my gear for me? Otherwise, I'll just run it wireless off for now.
Hide your gear. In what way do you mean? You might have.
I mean
wrap it?
Matrix. No, I just mean running silent, but through your stuff.
Oh yeah, I extended a pan invite, so anybody wanted to attach anything, feel free. If you guys, unless somebody overloads me with a tremendous amount of stuff, I'll be fine.
I've got a tremendous amount of stuff, so I'll keep it on my own, and I'll turn it off until we get closer.
Yeah, I'll keep. It's just my one pistol, and I'll keep it wireless off until we get deeper inside, and it sounds like trouble.
Okay. Was there anybody that wasn't gonna run wirelessly off? I got distracted there for a second.
No, I think we're all going the quiet mode passive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And Sparkles, were you heading with the team, or are you gonna stay in the van?
So I checked the blueprints of the building. I mean, is the building big enough that it goes outside of my 100-meter range?
Yeah, so it will. Art gave you guys the public map for the museum itself. While it goes about 4 stories up, it also goes about 3 stories down. The floor of interest seems to be the subfloor 2, the African exhibit. It's going to run some interesting interference on you. It's gonna push you to about 7 noise for that floor.
Yeah, if somebody can carry the duffel, that'd be great. I could just kind of ride along.
I volunteer.
Sparkles, you're being shoved back into the duffel as you finish that sentence.
You're so just impetuous.
Wait, hold on. I have to look that up. Yep, I am.
I'll send a link to the definition to dictionary.com, and then I'll get in the bag.
All right. So yeah, the map that Art gave you guys leads you around back of the World Museum, and you're able to see a clearer parking lot. Like I said, there's just the one service entrance separating an otherwise very, very sleek and sort of matte black cube-shaped building. Let's go ahead and everybody make a quick perception check for me, with the exception of Sparkles here.
Any particular
Should
flavor?
we add visual or audio to it?
Visual, blue.
Didn't see that coming, did you, Has? 6 hits.
6 on 8. What's your mental?
6.
Well done. You're one good roll tonight. You saw it coming.
You need him to see it coming. That hobo.
So yeah, all of you, with the exception of Bunny. Bunny, the finer details are lost as you're taking in the scene, and there's a soft rain that's sort of falling, and it's amplifying a lot of the features of the area. Trained Shadowrunners that you are, Arachne, Havelock, and Loxley, you notice the security camera above the door is angled awkwardly down and seems absent of power.
All right, security's out. The other team's making their move. We need to move.
Yep, let's just double time it, I guess. But
guys-
quietly?
You guys, hunch shuffle your way to the door, and you find it unlocked.
Huh. Yeah.
Alright,
sounds
door's
definitely
unlocked,
an
my
introvert.
job's done. You guys can, Arachne, if you want to take the lead from here.
Well, that's why you're called Locksley.
Or is that your job, Havelock?
It's my job. He Havelock kind of runs up and not like sprints past him, but kind of like gets inside the door and starts moving to the point on the map where we should be.
Pretty spry for an old guy.
All right. Stepping on a character here for just a moment, I want to see if this works. Could you guys tell me if the music just changed?
Yes, it did.
Yes.
Cool.
It's creepy. Can I go back outside?
No take back. You step into another dimension. No. So, Havelock, you place your hand on the door. The brass is cold and wet from the rain, and you depress the lever. The door feels heavy.
Like unnaturally heavy, or just like a solid door.
More than a solid door. You currently are holding it in the closed position. It's definitely openable to you. You're actually sort of having to push a little bit in order for it to not sort of open quickly.
He will continue opening the door. He kind of shrugged it off as just his nerves for the moment.
As you open the door wide, you guys can hear the sound of what sounds like cloth sliding against metal, and as the door comes all the way opened, a body falls out of the door and is staring up at you.
What's the body wearing?
Giving it a quick once-over, it looks to be museum security.
All right.
He has a small dart in the base of his neck.
That was my second question.
They're beating us here, guys. We need to move.
All right, let's go. Keep your ears open. Eyes too, probably.
Is that an elf joke?
Maybe it's cutting edge joke for the knife here thing.
You guys slip into the door closing behind you as you do. Well, actually, assuming you move the body.
Havelock will move the security guard inside so
Okay.
they can see from the street.
Thank you. Yeah, you're able to grab his ankle.
I didn't understand from what you said that it had fallen outside.
Yeah, as he opened the door, kind of, finished slumping over and then blocked the doorway.
Yeah, I get it.
You probably grab his armpits as Havelock grabs his ankles and, move the body inside off to the corner, and the door closes. You're sitting in a dark hallway. Using the map that Art provided, you know that the stairwell, or the elevators, if you're feeling, particularly spry, are just down the hall and to the right. You need to make your way to the African exhibit, which is a few floors below you.
Quick guys, distraction or sneaky?
I kind of prefer sneaky, but if we need
Alright.
to go quickly, then we can go with distraction.
I was just thinking, maybe we can send this elevator down as a distraction
Ooh, if
while
we
we
can do
take
that,
the stair.
we can always put a flashback on there on the timer too.
I don't know if we have time for that. Let's just move. We need to get to those stairs.
Yeah.
Sparkles, if you can hit the elevator while we're moving, that'd be great.
Is the elevator still active in the Matrix?
Oops. It is, yeah.
Hey, Sparkles, can you kill the spooky music too?
I played it. I played a piano once.
Is there anything astral that I still haven't ducked out the sensing?
Yeah, you're able to confirm the guard himself is unconscious. He's not dead. He's not fatally wounded. There's nothing of note yet on the astral that would be worthy of mentioning to your team. If you yourself are looking for anything in particular, you can let me know. Otherwise, I'll just assume you're looking for noteworthy astral entities.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know what to ask. Still new.
Sure enough. Sure. All right. Yeah, you're able to get a mark on the elevator, Sparkle. You guys make your way down the hallway, and in Arachne, there is like that sense of eeriness in the air. It's a very large space, a space that's meant to hold hundreds of people at a time. This is as much of a flop as a public place as it was. You imagine that this place is still quite popular during the day, and there's probably kids running about and parents chasing and employees going about their business, whether it's to entertain the guest or to continue their research, such as the good doctor here. And of note, right now, the only people that seem to exist are the five of you, and now, as you've reached the stairwell in the elevator area, a total of 3 unconscious guards.
So I kind of like these guys. You're doing no work for us, but we're probably gonna have to shoot them afterwards, anyways.
Loxley's gonna go ahead and unholster his pistol as we move into the stairway.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Time to take the safeties off.
I'll get I think I'll get a spirit out just in case then. I don't have any other. Yeah. I know it's gonna light up. I don't see anything around us, so might as well have someone around.
As Bunny rolls up their spirit, just let me know what force it is, so we can roll its resistance dice. What's the marching order?
I think Havelock takes point. Pistol out and at the ready.
And following Havelock?
Loxley wanted to grab... Actually, no, Loxley will go second.
I'll take the rear guard.
And put Bunny in front of you, Arachne?
Yes, I want to see your fluffy tail.
And you're currently carrying Sparkles as well, right? Somehow I expected this to happen.
Perfect. I'm between a bunny and a pixie. Can't get any better than this.
Oh yeah, it'll be a hopping good time.
All right. Let's see. That was is that a 4-6 I see? Oh, it even rolls the spirit's defense. Cool.
Yeah. That's
Okay, cool.
nice tool. Amazing.
So it looks like you've got 4 services there. The only thing I don't see is what type of spirit it was.
Oh, sorry. Spirit of man.
Cool. All right. Spoof command, enter fire control mode, so call buttons are disabled. Certainly. Yeah, the elevator's buttons have been disabled. Is there anything else we're waiting for from Sparkles, or are we moving down the stairs?
We're moving.
All right, then. You guys head down through the main floor, down to the first sub-basement, and then you arrive on the second.
Can I ask my spirit of man to cast or use concealment on us then?
Certainly.
I guess it's time to walk softly then.
And carry a big gun.
Yeah, why don't we go ahead and make sneak checks.
Okay, let's definitely kick in my Ruthermer.
So as we get down to the sub basement to the African exhibit, we see display cases, we see exotic vases, bones, an assortment of clothing and other artifacts, presumably from somewhere in Africa or somehow related to the display cases themselves. Only come up to about the waist, a little bit higher. They are very thin wood. Some of them, well, we'll make it simple. They do completely cover from the waist down. They are solid cases. That is represented in the brown boxes we see, and you'll see more of. There are also on the map. I shall reveal a little bit more so we can see an example. There are also the yellow circles there, which drawing circles on a roll 20 is very hard. Give me a break. The yellow circles there are almost body size, like 5-6 feet tall. Excuse me, 1 or 2 meter tall, or 2 meter tall vases with very ornate and ancient engravings on them. All the lights are off. Only the emergency lighting exists, which gives off a low light, soft glow. Whoa, almost knocked over my drink. Alright, let me roll up something.
Bunny, try putting your weight on your tippy toes.
Sorry.
I feel like at
If
some
only
point
you had
Bunny knocked-
leadership.
That's why Bunny lets the spirit do most of the work.
You're asking if I have leadership? I'm the one that always gets tricked into having sparkles on my back. Wait. No, I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah, you seem pretty eager.
Alright, and you guys, as quietly as you can, take a position at the base of the stairs and begin to peer into the exhibit, I assume? What's the plan?
Yeah, Havelock's peeking his head around the corner to get a look in.
Okay. Roll me a surprise check, please. Reaction plus situation.
Four successes.
Okay. As you very slowly and methodically begin to look around the corner, the silence is erupted with a sudden burst as somebody has begun firing. You notice it just in time, and we'll be able to try to defend here.
All right, 5 successes on the defense test. Unless there's any modifiers to it.
Let me double check. Yep, this looks like it only fires burst fire, so that'll be a -2.
Okay, well, knocking the last 2 off, I still get 5.
Okay, you're good. I'll go ahead and reveal then what you see. Oops, these are. Give me a second. There we go. So as some bullets ricochet off the wall just next to you. That is as far as your vision got before you had to recoil back. Well, actually, you know what? You would have had +2 to defense anyways from your cover. Nonetheless, you're totally fine. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Do you
So
want us to use your macro?
Yeah, if you would. Let's see if this works. Go ahead and select your token, and then in the upper left corner, you should have the initiative button. Go ahead and fill that out. So for the first thing it wants is just the number of d6s that you use. Don't actually put the d6 part. And the second part's your modifier, obviously.
Like it included wound modifiers. A lot of times just forget to get added in.
Yeah, you can thank Arachne for that.
Can I get one more token for the man spirit?
Oh, you sure can. Yeah, give me just a sec.
What the hell? You. Yeah, damn creepy music. That's on our side, right?
Depends on if you try to kidnap Bunny or not.
Yeah, that's what you're up against if you wanna keep. But you should have control over the token there if you wanna double check that for me.
I'm a little disappointed. I thought she summons bunnies. Big fluffy ones.
Yeah. That'd be
Oh, could it be someone in an Easter bunny costume? That's man-shaped, right?
God. Wielding an AK-97 or something.
Oh no.
All right, Sparkles, you're in Hot Sim, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're currently unaware anything's happening. Arachne, you're up.
Okay. So we see a couple of bullets flying all over the place.
Yeah, you can hear the soft pattering of a suppressed weapon, and in the chipping of paint as the wall near Havelock is being remodeled.
If anyone has either cyber ears or eyes or contacts or earbuds connected to the pan, I'd be able to at least get that kind of feed.
Oh, is anybody sharing that type of information?
That's what I'm
Oh
asking.
yeah, I send my video and audio always through my DNI, so you guys can see what's going on.
Okay. All right. I'll let you go after Arachne then. Sparkles, just keep things.
That's fine. I just kind of master control it. If there's nothing up there, it's no big deal. I just want to make sure that we had that arranged.
So let's head over here to use this wall as some possible cover. And let's send this guy some possible fire.
Yeah, you're able to see him. You're actually able to see a bit more. They're not particularly hiding. Let me see how far you can see in here. Because that might change your decision.
Huh. How far can I throw a flashbang?
So you see in front of you, hidden behind several of the displays, a team that seems to be lying in wait, as if they perhaps knew you were coming. They're wearing, thick black, unlabeled security uniforms of some variety. They have full face masks on. You can't see the features of their face whatsoever. They seem to be carrying an assortment of assault rifles, other tactical equipment, easy to grab and accessible to them on their vests. In the back hallway, you can spot a man wearing just a simple armored jacket, carrying a hang on. Carrying an SMG with one hand, his other hand free, currently holding back, gripping by the collar, a panicked human male, a dwarven male that meets the description of the doctor.
Okay, so I guess quick over DNI. They got our mark, and let's see if I can sort this. What's the penalty for each range increment in Shadowrun?
1, 2, and 4, I believe.
1, 3, 6.
Oh, 1, 3. Interesting.
I think I'm looking for it right. Yep. So as long as you're inside short range, it's 0. Medium is -1. Long is -3. Extreme is -6.
Okay, let's try for.
Keeping in
medium.
mind, a very underused mechanic. Instead of using your take aim action to increase your dice pool, you can take it to reduce the range increment by 1 as well.
And throwing is a simple, right?
Yeah, throwing is a simple action.
Okay, so and you had 2 simples per turn.
You get 2 simples per turn.
Perfect. Let's take simple then to reduce the range increment by 1, and let's throw it up. Oh shoot, my thing won't ping anymore.
That's because you're on the rule.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. About there. So that'll be -1. And crossing fingers, and let's hope I hit the target with the flashbang. Haha, yes.
All right, could you ping again where you were attempting to throw a flashbang? Okay, I see it.
Ah, sorry, I was on the ruler again. Right about there.
Okay. One of my goons is going to spend his initiative to attempt to grab it. Can you tell me what type of mode it was set on?
Just the regular one where it explodes. It wasn't wireless or anything like that.
And it's just because like a regular mode, it'll generally either be on a timer delay, or it will be wireless, and that's what allows it to explode on impact.
I thought that was motion.
Motion requires a wireless signature to know that it's traveled at least 5 meters before it detonated.
Ah, okay.
We were going quiet, so it wasn't wireless, so it'd be on timer.
Okay. All right, and there is a test that I always forget to do. I want to say it's an agility and something test. Let me double check this really quick.
It's just an agility threshold 2 to pick it up, but I'm looking
is it
at
just
well.
agility?
I believe so.
Cool.
Unless you have an active skill of baseball with a specialization of picking it up off the ground.
Oh my god, going for the bleachers.
I'm pretty sure you're right about the threshold, and he managed to sneak 2 out of that.
It's
Either
right.
way.
Yeah, right back at you. Page 124, run and gun agility threshold 2 test.
All right, cool. Yeah, all right, that's pretty difficult. This guy manages to do it. And then he gets a throwing weapons test, I believe, to get it back on target, right?
That's correct. A -2 penalty. Just because of all the other actions involved in this.
Yeah. Interestingly enough...
So what does he do? Pick up the grenade and bumble it?
He picks up the grenade and with kind of a sidearm, like awkward underhand pitch, he's attempting to clear it from his team. It does scatter, and but not by much, just by what did he get? Any hits? No. So yeah, but it'll only scatter by 1 meter. The grenade ends up. Oh, we'll use a different color. We'll use red. Label it with an F. The grenade ends up about here. And that was this guy here that ran to do that. Who left his cover then? Okay. That brings us to Sparkles. Oh, and for the record, Arachne, you technically don't have cover.
Oh, okay.
If you want to spend some of your movement to secure your position around that corner, you can. You'll lose your line of sight, giving you essentially cover. But as you are standing now, you probably are vulnerable. You're think of it as essence. You're not as stuck up against the wall as somebody who would have taken an action to take cover did.
So like roughly about there.
What's up to you? Do you want to stay where you are, or do you want to spend some more of your movement to kind of just fall back in that hallway some to actually have cover?
Yeah, definitely fall back because there's quite a lot of them there.
Okay, then yeah, we'll just move you a little ways up here. You kind of take a few steps back to secure yourself. All right, jumping down to Sparkle.
Yeah, so I did a matrix perception a little bit ago. You want to just apply that now?
Where did you roll?
3 successes.
I see it there. Cool. Yeah, what are you looking for?
Any hidden icons out there? Primarily looking for hidden icons, and then if I find anything, I'm really looking for if there's a deck or a rigger controller. If there's a deck or a rigger on the other team, I want to know it.
Okay. I'm comfortable having that roll go towards this answer. To say that you don't see any sign of a decker or a rigger.
Okay.
All right. You do see a couple of icons now. They're starting to come online of smart gun systems and things of that nature.
Okay.
But no decker or riggers.
We can let that be next phase.
All right. Next up is Bunny.
Are you going to do the -10, or do you want us to do it as we go?
I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
I think I can only really command my spirit without going crazy or reckless casting.
Well, you've already got your spirit. To give your spirit a command is a simple.
Mm-hmm.
You're down to 3 services now. Your concealment has faded in the fire as the firefight began. Your spirit basically told you they know we're here, but that might have been obvious.
All right. I'll have the bunny girl spirit help us as much as she can in the firefight to come then. Or
would you like me to kill them?
Sure, whatever. Sure. Hop to it.
Gladly. And that's a simple action. Do you want to do anything else with your other simple, or would you like to move anywhere?
No, I don't think I have to declare counterspelling or anything, do I? No.
You could, if you'd like, with a free action.
Still. Until it's done. Oh, sorry about that.
You're okay.
I don't think I can do anything else with a simple without.
Yeah,
Oh,
to cast a spell would make it reckless at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, well, and just wait around then.
All right. Next up is Havelock.
All right, Havelock's going to move into the room and try to take a position over here, somewhat behind this bookshelf, if that actually helps any. And is it a free or simple to reactivate my wireless? Do you have direct connection?
To turn wireless on, I believe, is a simple.
Okay, you use one simple action to turn on his wireless, another simple action, and it's free to do a called shot stagger on the goon who's kind of standing out in the open at the moment.
Sounds good.
We'll keep all 7 successes.
Sorry, just had an idea that might make things easier. You guys can see the labeling correctly.
Yeah, so I'm targeting goon C then.
Cool. Okay, so you've jumped up to cover. You're currently standing in front of a display case, and for a brief moment, you notice underneath the glass itself is a very old-looking textbook or some sort of book. It's currently open to a specific page, and the words on it are faded, and you're not able to actually read it in the heat of combat. But you sort of plant yourself there, leaning out around the corner and firing away. Let me go ahead and roll his defense. While I do, could you guys... Sparkles is asking me privately if you guys just want to fill Sparkles in. Do you remember what the J said about collateral damage?
I don't think you said anything. So...
Should I roll a memory check here? I think he wanted him unharmed, but...
Oh, yeah, like we're not supposed to harm the professor, but I don't think he said anything about the stuff in the museum. Let's roll memory checks.
Sure.
Can we roll memory?
You can roll memory at a -2.
Oh, that's a critical glitch for Loxley.
That was just a regular shot, right, Havelock? No minus on the defense?
No minus on the defense.
I think Loxley heard the words, blow the whole building up.
Yeah, I wish. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about that for a second.
How catastrophic can a memory check be?
Well, that's the interesting part, right? Because we're here and we're talking about it. So critical glitches generally are supposed to impact the player in a way that is detrimental to whatever they're attempting to do. The fact that this is a question being asked at a character, I don't feel like it applies. So let's resolve Havelock really quick. Havelock, if you can keep all 7, that gives you 5 net hits.
So with 5 net hits, the damage is 14 stun -1. So Havelock leans around the corner and he pulls out his massive Ruger Super Warhawk and sends a gel round right at this guy's head, trying to not only trying to hit him, but also trying to kind of knock him back on his ass. Called Shot Stagger will deal -5 to his initiative immediately since it hit. And then again, it's 14 stun -1 to soak.
All right, if you could write that out for me, I'm just quickly trying to find their armor pool in this block that I have. That seems low, but I'm gonna go with it.
Doesn't seem low to me. It sounds fine to me.
Yeah,
That does seem low.
that's enough to put him on his ass, and he goes lights out. Okay, let's resolve the memory check really quick. Okay, so you guys will recall the Johnson actually specifically said he did not care what became of the other team.
But he didn't say anything specifically about the museum, though.
No, he didn't say anything about the museum security. He didn't say. I mean, it's implied to not shoot your extraction target, but his words were very specifically that he did not care what became of the other team.
Roger.
Yeah, Sparkles is asked privately. That's why I just wanted to bring it up for everybody's peace of mind. Which actually brings us to the Spirit of Man. Would you like me to control your spirit, or would you like to, Bunny? Generally, we allow the summoners to.
Oh, I thought that was the whole thing because I can't kill like specific companions or anything.
No, but I mean, given the circumstances, as long as you keep to what seems reasonable for your spirit, I'm more than happy to allow you to dictate their actions. It would seem likely his first step is going to probably be to manifest, because as he enters the room, he doesn't see any targets in which he can attack on the astral.
Okay.
So he'll spend this pass manifesting into the world, or materializing rather. Sorry, I get those two mixed up.
Yeah. He didn't materialize earlier for the concealment power, so okay.
Oh,
Right.
did he actually? Yeah, did they have to materialize first?
Yeah, to use abilities on people in the material plane, they
That's
have
right.
to materialize.
Yeah, so he actually would have already had been materialized.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, he flies around the corner, sees his targets, and probably swoops towards the nearest
nearest
one to
Yeah.
rip him to shreds.
Okay. Let's see. He's 4'6" as a man, which is A for agility, so 12, I think, for his attack.
Yep, should be just 4 times 2, I believe.
Yep. So 4. They're wrong.
All right.
And
The operative dives out of the way as your spirit slashes towards him, unable to connect.
oh wow, roll a lot of successes. All right. I think that's it for that.
All right. Some of their turn now. B is going to fire back in your direction, Havelock. This is going to be at full auto. Whoa, no hits. Yeah, that'll certainly put some bullets around you, but you're unharmed.
He kind of ducks a little bit more as I guess the glass above him shatters.
One of the other ones rushes out from the hallway, smacking up against a long shelf with his back, and he'll peek out from around his cover, and he's going to also fire at you, Havelock. This will just be a single round, but at a -1 from having previously been attacked. Three successes this time.
5 successes.
Alright, you're A-okay. Next up is Havelock, or excuse me, Loxa.
Name doesn't even start with an H.
I was just shooting at the guy.
All right, Loxley's gonna take the couple steps to peek in. Does he see the person holding a glowing orb of magic?
Not from that angle, you don't. Right now, you've got a shot on A. Yeah, you can see B.
So actual question, how much I would have been able to see all these people when Arachne was looking them, since they were broadcasting their video?
Sort of. If you want to rely on information provided through other people's video, keeping in mind that any action you take while using that is going to be at a -2 for being
Okay.
distracted.
Well, I'm just wondering for knowing like how many people are in there.
Yeah,
and opposed
tactically, you're aware of their general locations.
Okay. And second question, are the bullets they've been firing making bullet holes, or are they darts that hit things and fall on the ground?
It's been an assortment. The couple of bullets you see just in that wall in front of you there seem to be some form of real bullet. You'd have to actually
Okay.
examine it to know more.
Other question, when we were walking in, were those darts like stick and shot darts, or were they like parashield darts? Because
Yeah,
I got the impression they were parashield.
No, you would have been able to see it earlier. Those were definitely stick and shock. The ones that filled
Okay.
the security, the museum security.
All right, in that case, Loxley's gonna follow Havelock's lead. And be just outside of 10 meters away from that big F on the ground. He's got a good eye for that sort of thing.
Absolutely. Quickly mark it with an arrow and let the distance meter tell you when you're 10.1 out.
Yeah. Now from there, you can see the person with conspicuously no gun.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're not holding a ball of magic right now.
No, but it's such a cool figure, isn't it?
Yeah. So from there, Loxley is going to switch his wireless back on his gun, because that is going to be more dice than just taking aim. And he's going to do a shot to the eye on the person whom I'm assuming is a magician.
All right. Oh, that's why the dice pools look weird. I did that thing. Never mind.
And I'm going to spend a point of it. Damn, not really worth it. Oh well. So that's a total of 4. Oh, that's 23 meters?
It is, yeah.
Um,
Most of your back end were misses. How many rage increments does that bring you up?
that would have been an extra -2. So
Looks A-okay to me.
it still would have been fine. I mean, yeah, if we take the last 2 off of both of those rolls, then.
Yep. Anything on contact?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, your bullet just goes shy. Seems to
Oh,
graze.
wait! Haha! I'm always firing burst fire. You know this. -2 to defense.
Ah, okay. Perfect. Yeah, then that's 2 net hit.
All right, so one of those goes to confirm because it's a location shot. The other is going to the eye damagey thing. So,
Alright.
well, I guess so. First, let me get you the damage.
And we're gonna notice the soak pools jump just a little bit from what the first one was. Don't just think it's weird that the mage has more armor. This is just me just correcting a mistake. From
Also,
earlier.
more because of my +4.
Oh yeah, then even more. All right, so he'll take 1 physical.
All right, well that's enough.
Perfect.
Jeez. So he's blinded in one of his eyes, and he'll take a -4 to any action that requires sight, as most spells do.
Awesome. -4 to any action for how long?
Let me double check. I don't know if there was even a listed length of time.
Number of combat turns. Sorry, I had it a second ago. Number of combat turns equal to the original DV of the attack. So 10 combat turns.
Yay!
Awesome. You shot a man in his eyeball.
With flechette rounds.
Nice.
God, that must hurt.
That'll be a wicked scar. You want to create pirates? Because this is how you create pirates. All right, on to guard A. Or not guard A, operative A. He currently has a very ferocious-looking killer bunny lashing out at him. I feel like he does what he needs to do. He's going to... Ooh, can he do that this turn? Yeah, he's going to have to start. He ejects his clip, slamming in a new one, and he's going to fire at your spirit. Alright, so your spirit's just going to roll me, it's standard defense, reaction plus intuition. Yeah, that's plenty. The spirit, you know, almost mystically bends and contorts as the bullets fly by. Then he's going to retreat. And if your spirit would like, it could spend initiative to do an intercept action, as he's stepped out of its reach.
Sure. What does that entail? Like,
So
minus
remember
five?
how much that is? Is that 7, 10? I cannot remember. I'm losing all my facts tonight.
I think it's in, but I'll look it up here in a second.
Yeah, I want to say it's 7 to do an interrupt for.
It's -5.
Oh, 5, even better. Okay. So essentially, yeah, your spirit gets to make another attack against him as he leaves his threat or leaves his reach.
All right. That's just 12.
All right, that'll be 5 net hits. And yeah, I got the guy. I haven't taken 1 damage. Looks.
And it's strength plus. It's just strength. God, they don't. That's really low.
Yeah, it'll be a strength plus the 5 net hits you got.
Okay. So strength plus 5 plus 4, so 9.
Okay. We can hear him kind of grunt as your spirit rakes his back and leaves its mark. Oh, actually, I rolled way too many for that. Looks like most of it was on the front end. Okay, let's knock off another. Okay. Moving on to the man who just got shot in the eyeball. He's gonna cast a thing at the guy that shot him. He is going to cast a stun bolt at Loxley. Or try to. Let's see if his eyeball works. Yeah, I'd say it works.
It's willpower or body?
It's a direct mana spell, so that'll be just your willpower.
I think Stumble is actually body, I believe.
I thought mana spells were willpower.
If it's mana, then it's willpower.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I thought Stumble was like the sleep one, so it was will. Remember right? I can't counterspell it. I had to declare it on my turn, didn't I? For him.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. God, counterspell's weird. I don't know how it's useful then.
Even if you had declared it, since you can't see me right now, it
Oh,
wouldn't.
yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and soak that 6 damage.
Damn, my edge is just not working out tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, so you'll feel your insides begin to sort of boil. And why not boil? You actually feel kind of lulled into a sense of drowsiness. You take 1 stun damage.
I take 4 stun damage, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about the drain. Yeah, you take a total of 4 stun damage. And then we are back up to actually. Then he's gonna move a little bit. And we're back up to Sparkles.
Alright, we'll do another perception test to see what I can shoot at.
Oh well, I'll give you now. You see several smart gun systems. You don't see any juicy wear or anything like that you might be interested in. You see a few comm links.
Ooh, comlinks are good. I'll run a fork data spike at 2 comlinks.
Okay. Arachne, you're on deck. Start thinking about your action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, I just realized my edge did work out, and I did something wrong. Oh wait, no, sorry, I was looking at the wrong roll. My bad.
Yeah, it rolled a total of 10 dice.
It must have moved while I was looking at it, and I thought I just misread it.
Oh, Bunny, on the left-hand side, you see where you have like an arrow and a paint tool. There's a tool there that looks like a ruler right after the magnifying glass. That's how you do range, yeah.
Make sure you switch back to the arrow whenever you need to select your token, though. All right, Sparkles, you got some net hits there. Can I get probably just type out the base damage? I'll apply the net hits for you.
Let's see.
And while we resolve that, why don't we jump to Arachne? If you could just type that out for me, Sparkles, I'll handle the bricking of the comm link. Arachne, you're up.
Okay, let's head over here. We are going to aim for the D guard. We're going to call shot a bullseye burst, so we're going to multiply our AP. So that is going to be 14. So this gentleman over here.
That was a burst, you said?
Bullseye burst.
Oh, just
so
yeah. You still fire a burst mode. So is it 2 or 3 shot?
3 shot.
That does imply the defense penalty, though.
You say it does not?
It does not. No, it replaces that with letting me add another 9 to the AP of the value of the weapon.
All right. Well, unfortunately, not applying the defense penalty scored him 2 more net hits, which is not enough to deal damage.
Ooh, bastard.
Yeah. Moving on to Bunny.
I think I should be able to move here. Looks like.
All right. Yeah, you see Loxley kind of half crouched behind some display cases. You're currently standing in front of a very tall, black with sort of gold trim vase that's got some art on it.
Okay. Well, I'll take. I'll take some cover there, and then can I see anyone here, or kind of know their general area?
No, yeah, it only goes up to about your waist, and while it covers your lower half, you can see just about everybody. You probably can't see E or the doctor from your current angle, but you have a pretty good line of sight on the rest of them there. That big group of them.
Okay. I'll use mana net then, which
All right.
is binding, and let me just get my sheet. Run that. Magic.
All right, so Mana Net is an area
Yeah.
spell. Binds the target with invisible bands of magical energy that impede movement. Every net hit reduces the target's agility by 1.
I think I can do -3 force. Probably I can do force 5. Without hopefully doing some weird. So, assuming it gets all of them, it'll be 5 hits.
And you were trying to angle it to get these 3 guys.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Yeah,
it's like-
force 5 is just what you needed to sort of get that. Okay, so what did they roll to dodge that?
line of sight area. So
It's actually a special roll for Mana Net, if I remember correctly.
Well, I see the roll to break free.
Oh, then it might just be the standard reaction plus
Yeah.
intuition.
it's combat indirect area. So
Oh, indirect area. Yep. So it'll work like a grenade.
Yeah.
Only the hits above 3 will do something. What the hell did they do? We just found out the the rule for this. Let me pull this up really quickly. Make sure we're doing this correct for you.
Oh, it's not a damaging spell. You don't have to.
Oh, I thought it added like a penalty to the defense test or something silly.
Oh. I don't know about that rule.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm almost there. +3 net hits. Oh yeah, no, that would just be 4 damage. You're right. Okay. So they will
Course.
roll their standard.
So the combat indirect, is that what it is then? For you? No.
Oh, no. Oh, wait, never mind.
It looks like they're rolling their willpower versus charisma because it's not a combat spell; it's an area manipulation. So they
Yeah.
wouldn't normal defense. Mananet and Ban and Bind work against the astral tornado entities. The opposed test to break free is willpower plus charisma versus the spell's force times 2.
So force 5 was 10. With 2 more hits, so 12. No, that seems really high.
Might need to research this one afterwards.
Yeah, I like it for now. So what happens? We're gonna keep that as is. Essentially on B and D, You're reducing. Let's see, the 1B is actually completely bound. You guys notice as Operative B seems to be just magically frozen, almost unnaturally so. The other two seem to be sluggish, as if pulling against something that's restraining them that you guys can't see. But yeah, they've definitely all been affected.
Nice.
Next up is Havelock then.
Havelock's going to move up to the next row of shelving, and he's going to go ahead and take a called shot at the mage. It's a fairly long range. That'd be the -3, so we'll take a simple action aim to reduce that down just to the -1.
Okay, keep in mind that he currently has a grasp on the doctor, and he is in melee with him.
Fair enough. I'm going to edge that.
Okay.
Total of 7.
Hey, does a defense test require sight?
Pretty good question. We'll think about that for afterwards. See how overpowered that might make that. You were looking at +5 there.
+5 is 14 stun -1, and since he's hit with the called shot stagger, it's an immediate -5 to his initiative.
What was the damage?
Damage code is 14 stun -1.
All right, that'll be enough. You put him down. He falls back into the doctor, and the both of them kind of tumble to the ground. The mage landing on top of him. That would have been a nice roll beforehand, you asshole. I believe, yeah, force ×2. So yeah, he's working towards it, but he's still completely frozen. That was guard or Operative B attempting to break free of the bind.
I think you're rolling force ×2 dice, right? I don't know the spell very well, but
it looks like the I roll.
Yeah, it would be the spell's force ×2 dice.
Oh, time dice? I would just assume no. It's willpower plus charisma versus spells force ×2.
Yeah, whenever they type verse like that, it's always dice pool versus dice pool,
Oh,
right?
okay.
It says opposed test. Otherwise, it would be a threshold.
Okay. Then we see as guard or Operative B sort of visibly gasps as he seems to have broken loose of the bind, but that does consume his pass. And then Loxley is up.
All right, D's still to go. Let's let's check my range. All right, within 20. So Loxley is going to take aim and called shot shake up D.
All right, fire away.
I'm not spending edge.
You said it's a burst?
Yeah, I put it in my text. Of course.
Not quite enough. As he narrowly ducks out of the way, the glass on the case that he's standing next to shattering from your bullets. He peeks back out, his iron sights falling directly on you, and he's going to full auto. Oh wait, no, he fired before I was to take aim into a burst. Oh no, I typed in -2. Did it mess that up?
No. As long as you put other text before the -2.
Okay, cool.
It's fine.
So that'll be a -2 to you, plus wound modifiers. Looking for 2 hits or more. And you get them, you're fine. Oh, nope, we're still in the same combat turn. Guard A is going to fire at Havelock. And this is also a take aim and bursting at you, so -2.
Glancing hit.
A-okay. Spirit gets to go to finish off the pass.
It didn't seem like his melee attacks were effective, so he'll probably use one of his powers.
Alright, which one?
It will be maybe fear. Let's do fear.
Okay.
It is a willpower plus magic, so it's 6 plus. I think it's just 6, so 12 again.
Yep. And this is resist with, is it willpower and intuition? Or is it willpower and logic?
It's with willpower and logic.
Cool.
And you can pick because it's only one line of sight, I think. Yeah, line of sight.
Yeah, I'm going to assume it's going to keep the same target, kind of infuriated that it got away from it. So yeah, it scowls menacingly at Operative A and seems to sink its fear into him.
Alrighty. He's getting terrified with the bunny girl spirit.
Yeah. Sparkles, you're up.
Yeah, it's still. Is there one comlink or 2 comlinks now?
One disappear. You see one heavily damaged comlink and still, 3, 4 additional ones.
4 more. Okay, I'm gonna tag the broken one, not the dead one, but the busted one, and another one that's not busted.
Okay.
And I boosted up my attack a little bit.
Yeah, I saw that. Fire away.
I'll keep that.
All right. What's the new base damage?
This is 10.
Yeah, two more of the icons fizzle.
I'm sorry, 9. Basic 9. My bad. I forgot. I don't have a mark on them, so I'm
Nope,
just
yep.
in 9.
Yep, that's still enough. Both will fizzle and disappear from the matrix. Then Arachne.
Okay, let's hit number D again. We'll do Cold Shot again. This time we're going to go for Vitals and Long Burst.
All right, that's -5. Looking at 6 net hits. That's 16 S.
Actually 18S for the +2 for the
Oh, yeah,
Cold
Vital.
Shot.
You put him down.
And then we are going to go over this thing here. Is this like solid?
The brown is a waist-high cabinet. It does block your lower half. The light yellow thing is a 2-meter tall vase that seems to be made out of some ceramic.
Comments like waist high or heightest.
Okay, we're gonna move over to here. And I'm hoping that's enough. Okay, I am good.
All right, you don't have the movement to get quite that far.
Oh,
You moved 8 meters.
right.
Then you
Hold on.
moved. Oh wait, no, maybe you can. Well, 8 meters, 10 meters, 16 meters. Yeah, you've only got about 2 meters left of movement from where Sparkles is currently.
Meters. Okay, then let's go there. So we're gonna go here and use this thing to provide cover for us.
All right, give me a gymnastics test
Gymnastics, that's sure.
at a -1 from the awkwardness of there being a
-1.
person on your back. Probably looking for a threshold 2 here.
-1 nullifier. That's gonna be the limit. There we go.
All right, yeah, you're able to sort of just roll over the display case and end up on the other side.
So for the running, normally that takes a simple.
Running would, yes.
Okay.
Free for running, I think. To sprint is no, yeah. God, I feel like I haven't played in ages. You, however, did a free action to called shot, and then you did a burst, which is at least a simple.
Oh yeah. I just I'm trying to remember what that 36 was.
What with the 36 what?
Oh, movement. 18/36.
Oh yeah, that would be
Spending your free action to go into running.
Yeah.
So
We're good. Hopefully this does enough though.
Oh yeah, 18 is your walk rate. 36 would be your run rate.
yeah. So if you had a simple action left, then
He didn't.
or a free action,
He used
you
a
could
free
move
to do a cold
up.
shot and a complex to do the burst fire.
Or she. Sorry.
Then that brings us to Bunny to finish it out.
I don't think anyone is bound or needs to be bound by the mana net, so I won't sustain it. And
Well,
I'll
you
just
currently still have A caught in it, but only slightly.
yeah, but he's A is feared from the man
That's
spirit,
true.
so
That's true.
won't be doing much. I'll just try Mob Mind on B then, I guess. I think that'll work. See if I can get some. Mob Mind. Take 2 drain gem from that. Okay. And force 5 success. Okay.
All right. What does he resist that with?
He is resisting with. Well, it's technically an area one, so I'm not sure again. It was. Looks like victims then is versus mental manipulation is logic and willpower.
Cool.
And then since it's an area, I think then net hits over to add on to the force, if I remember right.
He is stalwart. You can't pierce his mind.
Okay. That's all I can do. Alright.
And Sparkles, you're gonna have one more action here.
That's easy. 2 more comlinks?
2 more comlinks. You've got 3 bricked now, and there are 3 left to go. Well, three more that you see at least.
Wait, we only see 5 people, don't we? Where's the 6th person then?
I'll keep that.
He's somewhere over here.
All right, one more disappears and one more heavily wounded. Let's go ahead and roll initiative again.
Oh, wait. I was going to move on 0 the rest of my 2 meters I had left of movement.
Sure. Yeah, since Sparkles had one more pass, Arachne, you could spend a free action now to move your additional 18 meters.
Oh, let's definitely do that.
Wait, we can spend the free action on 0 to move further still? I didn't know we got the free action.
You
at 0.
get a free action every pass. You don't have to have initiative to have a free action.
And Sparkles will eventually float over.
Well, she's on your
Sparkles. I was gonna say she's still in your bag, isn't she?
Yes.
back. All right, just need an initiative from Loxley. And we are good to go. We're going to start off with Sparkles again.
All right, so let's see. I'm down to 2 of 2.
2 of 2.
Oh, that's not too good. I'll edge it. I like that.
Two more comlings blink off the matrix. And Bunny, you're up.
Did you say both of them died?
Yep, both of them
Oh.
died.
Thank you.
One more time on B.
All right, that's 2 net hits this time.
Do I know if he was firing like? Well, I'll just make him fire on himself. With the, I would assume he had non-lethal bullets, right?
Yeah, it's pretty safe to assume.
Okay. So I'll make himself take himself out whenever his turn comes up.
All right, we'll see if it gets that far. First up is Havelock then.
Havelock's going to go ahead and move up one more shelf, and he's actually going to go ahead and take a simple action to take cover behind it, and a simple action to take a shot at the at B, who's hiding behind there.
Okay.
And I said called shot stagger earlier. Those were called shot shakeups. Stagger is just the martial art technique that I have that applies to it.
Cool. 3 net hit.
So that is 12S minus 1, and he'll lose 5 initiative.
Hey, I can actually leave him up this time.
Unless his physical limit is 8 or higher, I think he gets knocked on his ass.
He does fall prone, that is true. What you said, 12S? Okay, cool. Yeah, B falls prone. Audible grunt. Okay. A flashbang goes off. I'm gonna give it to her. Or that Bunny is just on the cusp of the flashbang's 10-meter dot, depending on where I start that that line from. So a very startling concussion rings out. Glass shatters. Some of the wood flies. The vase there falls over and just shatters into a million pieces. But no damage is done to any human. And then Arachne, it's your turn.
Okay. This guy's crouched down, but he's still basically up, like he's breathing, we can see.
Yeah, you can see him kind of rolling around on his back, trying to gasp for air.
You know what? Best to put him down, just to be on the safe side. Okay, we'll take a shot at him.
Bart,
We're going to take a -3 penalty because my RC hasn't reset.
okay, 2 net hit.
So that would be 12S. Hopefully enough to put them off the rest.
It is. And B goes down. The spirit may act.
I think the A's just scared, so there's really not much else to do. Maybe go after the guy to get him back for us. So. Should be. I think you can go up to about here. 15.
Okay. Does he want to take a swing at A then? Try to take him out of the fight.
It's just he's scared out of his mind, so he's gonna flee. But yeah, sure, might as well take a swing.
All right. That's 1 net hit.
Not very strong, so it's 1 plus.
Oh, do spirits have AP equal to their force for their melee attacks? Does anybody remember?
Not on their melee, I think.
Okay.
No. There's some of them that have like engulf and stuff, but nothing. I think he only has. This spirit of man is more of a caster anyway.
Right. What was the damage count? The code with 1 net hit.
I think it's only 5S then, because
What
it's
is
minus.
his strength 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's force -2 for strength, so 4 strength.
Yep, and then 1 net hit would be 5, so it connects, but it doesn't land a solid enough blow to deal any damage.
Okay.
It is now his turn. He is going to. Oh, he's feared.
He's fleeing as fast as he can away from the spirit of man. Supposedly.
Yeah, he's gonna spend his action to sprint actually, and try to get lost. He kind of shoulder checks the doctor as he does.
Okay.
And you guys see in front of you an open hallway with a slightly concerned doctor at the end of it.
Well, can't really talk on my turn. Not my turn to talk.
Yeah, we'll finish out the pass here with Loxley. Is there anything you want to do, Loxley?
Loxley is just going to start running. He's gonna. Well, let me see how. Loxley's gonna run as close as he can get to the doctor, and say, "It's all right, Doc. We've been sent by a friend. Come with us, and we'll get you to freedom."
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and drop initiative here. The doctor kind of brushes off the unconscious mage, who's currently still draped over him, and he sits up and he puts an arm out towards you, Loxley. He says, "Well, then what are you waiting for? Get me up. Let's go."
Not fast enough.
you
Wait.
can move. We're out of combat.
Yeah.
Bunny, there are 3 words you should say right now to the doctor.
Loxley, I don't know the 3 words, but Loxley is, this is just come with me.
Come with me.
Uh, or just come with me now, and that music starts playing. No, Loxley goes and helps him get up and yells around the corner in his most intimidating voice, in case that guy is still anywhere nearby. You better just stay down here if you don't want to get hurt. And then he'll say, "All right, let's get out of here."
You hear some shuffling, and the audible noise of a door, either opening or closing. It's kind of hard to tell, but no response.
Sparkles,
Yeah,
you said you got their
he
comms,
seemed
right?
pretty afraid anyway. I'm sorry.
Havoc will say over DNI. Sparkles, you got their comms, right? He's not calling him back up, is he?
Do I see anything else live on the Matrix?
No, it's you and a couple of obvious museum guard comms.
All right, let's get going.
Anything running silent?
Nope, nothing you can see.
That's ominous.
I'll take a glance in the astral too.
Are you
Comms are
seeing the
down.
music then give it out? Of course it's ominous.
Yeah, there's nothing happening.
Yeah, you don't see anything of note on the astral either.
Okay.
The doctor kind of pats Loxley on the shoulder and says, "Where are we off to then?"
We got a safe house set up, and our van's waiting outside.
Ah, splendid. This is so exciting. Lead the way then.
I feel like this guy said that he wanted to get extracted just because he wanted to get extracted. Like,
He's just tired of his day
he
job.
doesn't care. He just thought it would be fun to get extracted.
So, someone should give him an unloaded gun. I'm sure he'll get a kick out of it.
Oh no, not me. You do the shooting. I'll do the thinking. Please, let's go. I tire of this place. And as you guys are walking back through the exhibit, he takes a moment to kind of brush a speck of dust and some debris off of one of the display vases, and then sort of steps back and looks at it, nods that it's as pristine as it should be, and then carries on to catch up with you guys, and you begin to head back up and out.
Loxley's definitely staying behind this guy as we're moving on our way out.
Sure.
And so I guess we go back up the stairs. If nobody objects, when we get to the top floor, basically as soon as Loxley's comm can connect to the van again, because he said there was noise down here and he's only got a rating 3, he's gonna tell it to come around to where that door is on Grid Guide.
Okay. Yeah, as you get to the top floor, you can reestablish that connection. You guys are gonna take the same way out. You're gonna have the van pull up to the back door, file in, I assume, and head on out.
Yeah, Havelock will jump back on his bike and tail the van.
And that's when the fire spirits attack.
So you guys, as you breach the outer door into the cool Seattle night, you can hear in the distance the sound of sirens. They're still a ways off, but just as Loxley indicated to you guys, a running van is there waiting. The rear door is already opened and facing you guys. You're able to pile into the van, assume your positions. The doctor follows suit, doing as you guys instruct. No resistance, no hesitation. And you guys peel away, away from the sirens into the night.
Yep, I'll set a grid guide to somewhere in southern downtown and pull my rating 3 medkit out of my pocket.
Okay.
Do I need to heal?
I got this.
Well, while they're filing in, Havelock will go ahead and send a message to the comm link the Johnson gave us, and tell them that target's acquired.
You receive a message back almost immediately with an address located in Maplewood, Renton, about 15 minutes or so away from your current position, although you're currently getting away from it as the van and you are heading in the direction of downtown.
We'll relay that over AR to the team. We've got a drop site.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, let's head over.
And as you guys make your adjustments and your precautions, you begin to head towards your drop site. Let's go ahead and take another quick 5-minute break here, and then we'll see what happens next.
Cool.
We did it again. We're like super close to the hour mark, so let's go ahead and take a little bit longer. Let's return right on the hour.
Sounds good.